I feel like this might be a good segue into the whole. Is it a banning of the term or the word blacklisting and whitelisting? Or is it just like a strong like y'all can't use this, but we're not really gonna punish y'all if you use it?
So, from what I've experienced it within a professional scale, it's kind of like, yeah, it's just like what can be used and what can't be used. But I mean, you can go to clubs and people be like, "Oh, you're blacklisted" and stuff like that. And I've rarely heard whitelisting.
Yeah, I was about to say I've never
Um,
heard the word whitelisted. Honestly, I've only heard it recently because apparently blacklisted is now a
I've only
racist
heard black
word.
people use it in recent reference to what happened to Colin Kaepernick. That's what black people called it.
What
He got white balled. That's what they said.
white balled?
Yeah, that's the only reference I've heard to something like that.
What's the difference between white ball and black ball?
They didn't want to say blackballed.
Oh, okay.
He got. It was a whole bunch of white people who didn't let him do something.
Is this not getting out of hand?
Okay, but my question is always, why is it now it's getting out of hand? Like, okay, I don't care if you do call it white ball or white black ball or whitewash or blackwash or whatever, or none of that bullshit. But now is the time where we're like, that's a little much. When the other one come out, it's just all stupid to me. It's funny to me, to be honest with you. It's funny to try and change how people talk. But I think it's interesting.
Funny to say the least.
It's interesting because they came from somewhere. Like they did.
The words itself?
The words themselves, they did. And why those colors? Like blacklisted, blackmailed, blackballed. Like, whoa. Okay, then we have white collar crime.
They don't call it black collar crime either.
No, they don't.
So for me, the whitelisting, blacklisting, I never really thought too much of it. I always just kind of put it in as like good and evil, and then just left it at that.
Oh.
Usually,
Which one was the evil?
well, I mean, for like history, people always say like heaven's like the white color, and black is like, and I get it in our freaking like environment now. It's a little contentious, but it's just like.
But now we need to chill out.
Now we need to chill out.
Yeah, all of a sudden you've always had the black swordsman and then the white knight and stuff like that. Like to me, I never put a race to those colors.
The white knight. Oh my gosh. There are so many of these that it is hilarious.
But when I think of white knight, I like, because I used to call a buddy of ours a white knight only because of like, correct me if I'm wrong here, because I'm about to define white knight, is when you're overly nice or protective of like.
The overly is coming from you.
Okay.
So take overly out your description, and I think you'll have white knight.
So it's just like a respectful.
Yeah.
Tendency.
You're looking at it from in movie form, so it's dramatized.
Fair.
But white knight would just be this hero.
Okay. But the reason why I wanted to use the word overly is because you have the hero, but then you got the white knights who go out of their way to.
The white knights would be in reference to people who are not in the story. Like you're referencing them in comparison to the people from the story.
Okay.
So the people in the story would always be heroes. The white knight was always the hero. And what armor color did the bad guy happen to wear?
Some form of black.
Oh.
I always thought the black armor was always tight, though.
I thought
personally.
it was cool looking too.
Yeah.
But
I mean, a black man can be inside the white armor.
Yeah,
like,
he could. Or he could be in black armor and be a good guy. Or blue armor.
Like, what's his face?
Or
with
red armor. But these things literally have been put in place because people were smart enough back then. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the same mind that we're using to say, oh, we got to be careful now, overly doing it, are this the same effort that was put into making sure it's as intricate as it is in our society, is what I'm saying. So that's my problem.
That's a lot.
It's not. There are manifestos and stuff written for this. Like these are actual like how to break down a culture.
I'd be curious to
how to
those.
keep
Oh, you're
Like,
talking about okay, I know
yeah.
okay.
So like
never
all
mind.
these things are little tools and stuff that people have used. I'm not saying like in one, you get what I'm saying, but these are tools that people have used, word association that people have used to goddamn get this point across, and now it's useless. The word association is now
Well,
useless, but
let
it's
me, let
just
me
funny to me that we want to change it now. It's useless now. Do I think of black ball as just black people or
I don't.
black anything?
I
No, that was put in place for us to think black is just negative. The devil isn't even described as black. It's like fire
but
and red and brimstone and stuff. So where did black become evil?
Yeah, obviously, I don't know the exact description of the devil.
well, it depends on what you read. Because if you read like, and if you read Dante, I'm pretty sure the lowest level of hell is
Pitch
literally
black,
just
yeah.
blackness,
It was pitch black.
and it's just heat. And
Pitch
so I
black.
think that's where that comes from. But then you also have like the context.
But
like,
heat,
let me
pure
rebuttal
heat, is
this.
actually white. That's why the sun is not necessarily orange. But if you look at the
You
sun,
don't
it doesn't
wanna
look
give white
orange.
a
It looks,
bad
it
name,
looks
though.
white.
I mean,
I'm just saying, if we're talking
Be
about,
careful, boy.
if the
like,
bottom
whoa,
the
bro,
bottom of the
whoa.
hell is supposed to be
1800
nothing
Italy,
but
bro.
heat. It's not supposed to be
Whoa.
black. It's supposed to be white because white gives
It
off
was
energy.
well,
Black absorbs energy.
Dante's idea was that like there's no light. It is literally the furthest point away from heaven, so there is no light that enters the lowest level of hell, and that's where the devil is.
Mm.
And since you're just in there, but like he still wanted to, I guess, to be excruciating, so he still made it hot. Like there's still fire there. You just can't see anything. The fire doesn't even give light because that's how evil it is.
I think in general, it's hilarious and not worth the effort. But I do think we should take it as an observation. Like these things.
What do you mean by like?
As an observation as how deep people actually tried at one point to have that in there. It's useless now. You know what I'm saying? White knight. Like, nobody even likes to be called that. You're probably not getting no bitches.
Yeah, I was
if you're
talking
a
shit when I
white
referred to my
Nah,
friends as
bro.
white knight. I was
You know
low-key
what I'm
saying
saying?
shit, throwing
You
shit.
getting
You're a
no
white knight, bro. You need to
bitches,
chill.
You getting no bitches, dog. If you don't.
It's funny because we've actually replaced white knight with simp.
Ooh, that's
the same
true.
concepts now. Like
He's
the
simp.
whole idea of a chivalrous
Because
person
you know
is a
what the
simp
real
now.
truth
Well,
is?
Simps and white knights are kind of different, I would
No.
argue.
The real truth, I'm going to connect them for you.
Okay.
Clear his throat.
This guy.
Why we saving these hoes? Boom. Simps always trying to say the hoe.
So are white knights.
Exactly. That's why he's correct.
Okay.
We've changed the white knight to the simp. Because they both trying to say the hoes.
But
Yeah.
usually a white knight doesn't do it at the demise of his own, how do I say this? Not, like,
He goes through a lot.
he goes through a lot, but I feel like
Is it
Simps,
worth
like,
it?
they like
They
everything.
go through a lot.
They're all right, never mind. I'm losing this clearly.
The simp. Dog, like, they can't do nothing else. Like, that's them. That's all they got.
Like, you imagine some fucking ancient warriors be like, yo, I'm gonna go fight that dragon for that woman. And some dude next to him is just
You
like,
fucking simp.
simp.
You're gonna go get your ass charred just to go impress the girl. She don't even
And
like
then
you
guess
like
what?
that, dog.
You're going to die, motherfucker.
She likes Prince Charming over there in the Kingdom Over. And Prince
Oh,
Charming
man.
even killing the dragon. He's just giving her flowers.
You know who gets to fuck the chick? The guy who stays alive.
Prince Charming,
It's the name of the game.
Mr. Chauvinist.
It's the name of the game. Self-preservation, fellas. But yeah, that's all I felt about that. I thought it was hilarious that in corporate setting that it's just like, okay, now we have to really. So if you say it now, is there repercussions? Like,
I mean, that's why I was curious.
consequences?
Yeah.
Like, it's just funny to me now.
I don't know. I think it depends on the level of extremes that are in that company.
And then it's funny because
But who knows?
I would love to see in the company, right? If a white guy accidentally says, "Man, I got blacklisted," or if a black guy accidentally says, "I got blacklisted," if they both get in the same amount of trouble,
No, they wouldn't.
they wouldn't. So now your rule kind of iffy, because I know me, I'm ignorant enough to walk around saying blacklist all day, because blacklist just became the new N-word as far as corporate in the corporate structure for you now. I'm blacklist.
Yo, my
What y'all gonna
blacklist
call me,
brother
the
over there, what's up?
I can't say blacklist. Why? Explain it to me, sir. And they're not going to be able to explain it to me. Whereas Bob's gonna get called in, get a warning, get in trouble. They're gonna look at him different. He keeps saying it. Look at him, he can't help it. Racist. Just because he can't get black out of his mouth.
Hey, thanks for watching a clip of Fake Deep Thinking. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe, like the clip, leave a comment, and check out our page for more content. Full episodes of Fake Deep Thinking are released every Friday on Podbean, iTunes, and Spotify. Peace.